I forgot one thing. Hold on. Dang it, dang it. Dang it, 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 dang it. I hate it when I forget something. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. All right, good. We don't have any people in here yet anyway. Hopefully somebody tunes into this. Dun, dun, dun. Brant, what's up, my dude? Thank you for stopping in. How you doing, Brant? What'd you do today? You shoot a slingshot? Ethan, what's up, my brother? Good to have you guys. How you guys doing on this fine Saturday? Michael, Joe, Mike, what is up, my guys? Chuckin, you didn't get my messages, bro. Maybe you weren't feeling, yeah. Hopefully you're feeling all right. Corey, what is up, brother? So, guys, got some cool stuff to show today. A lot of cool stuff. Quite a bit of cool stuff. A ton of cool stuff. We got a lot this time. And I think you guys are going to really like it. Oh, I should have called you. My bad, Chuckin. Should have just gave you a ring. I was just about to go live, and then my brother, he needed a ride down the street to his friend's house. He's going, what's up, somewhere in Arizona? Good to hear from you, my man. Hope you're doing well. But my brother needed a ride. He's going to, like, you know how on Halloween they have them, like, scary corn maze things? So he's going to one of those. Hopefully he has a good time. I always get so worried about him when he goes out with his buddies at night, but he doesn't do it too often, but it still worries me. I always tell him, make sure you call me, everything, make sure your phone's charged. So, yeah, today was a pretty good day, all in all. Definitely. Yeah, work has been stressful lately. Just been trying to teach myself how to not be my own, I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to stress, you know what I mean? So, and anxiety. So I'm just trying to teach myself not to be so stressed. So I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. Some days are better than others, but I'm doing good. Northeast Slingshot, what's up, my dude? I just sent your package out early this morning. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Chuckin. Roberto, buddy, when I send your packages, when you put the address, you put Suite 100 and then number 167. But it won't let me put both those numbers in the shipping system. It's either Suite 100 or number 167. So I just put Suite 100, and that's what I sent you a picture of this morning. I tried over and over to get both those numbers in there, but it will not accept it. So hopefully it's getting delivered to the right spot. Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, it's kind of weird sometimes. He's a teenager, and I'm not his dad. I'm his older brother. I mean, I'm 15 years older than him, but still, it's kind of weird. I don't want to be, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to tell him, but I bite my tongue sometimes just to try to, because I feel like with teenagers, if you're always telling them not to do something, it's going to make them do it more, right? So I just try to kind of sneak my opinion in there in the right way when, but he doesn't cause me any problems. He just got student of the month at his school, and he's enrolled in this thing that only like 200 kids in the country got to be selected for. So he's got to do like these Zoom meetings at night. So he's doing really good. He doesn't really cause me any problems. But yeah, so tonight should be a cool night, guys. I plan on hanging out for a while. Like I said, I got some cool stuff to show you. Dan Leighton sent me some pretty cool stuff, and that's probably what we'll start with. What's up, Rob? How you doing? That's how it worked for you, Mike? Yeah, adoption's cool, man. I think I have props to anybody who adopts. That's really cool. I don't have any kids, and like you never know if you're gonna meet somebody, right? But as long as my brother's in high school, I'm not gonna be actively looking for another lady. For the main reason of I don't want to fall in love with somebody, bring a girl here, and kind of I don't want to make my brother feel like a third wheel at all. So when he's 18, be a different story. I'll be a little more active on looking to start a family, but right now, he's my main thing. Thanks, Blind Squirrel. That means a lot, dude. That means a lot. But yeah, people that adopt are really, I mean, that's props to you guys. I have I remember that wedding I was telling you guys about. Well, the sister of the person that was getting married is actually adopted, and she's from Korea. And she's really cool. She's really smart. I'm pretty close with her. Some people on Facebook may have seen that picture of me when I was a little kid riding a quad, and she was on the back. But yeah, they adopted her because they couldn't have kids. But then right after they adopted her, they had a kid, which was kind of funny. But I think adoption is really cool because there's a lot of kids out there that don't have parents that need parents. So when people step up and bring another, bring a kid into their lives to raise that they didn't give birth to, I think that's amazing. Props to you, Brad. Props to all good parents out there that aren't deadbeats. Espresso. Even more props to you, Brad. You're amazing, brother. You see that picture, Ethan? That was funny. I didn't even know she had that picture, and then when I was up there, she sent it to me. But guys, dang it, there's one slingshot right here, the first one I want to show, and it's right behind the camera, so just wait 2 seconds. Dang it, I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, because I have the microphone on. Uh-oh, where is it? There it is. Okay, sorry about that. I spent a dang near an hour getting everything ready, and I still forgot stuff. All right, guys, so yeah, Truckin', definitely, buddy. Get better soon. I don't want nothing happening to my buddy. I hate it when my friends are not feeling well. But all right, guys, so I'm going to show you this first slingshot, and unfortunately, they are all sold out. I did not expect them to sell out that quick. I think it was in less than 48 hours, they were gone. But I have the right hand hold version that I'll show you because I do plan on getting more. Boom. All right, guys, this right here is the Dan Leighton Omega Spitfire. So we got Prime Fork Spitfires, Tim Henry Spitfires, HDP Spitfires, Dan Leighton Spitfires, Dan Leighton Omega Spitfires. We're Spitfiring it up, all right? That's just what we do. But that's pretty sweet, isn't it? So it's a right hand hold, which when I grab a slingshot with my right hand, because I'm not used to it, it doesn't really I feel like my hand looks funny, but maybe it doesn't. But guys, check it out. It's amazing. They did such a good job on these things. Such a good job. And I love that HDPE that they got. Super cool, huh, guys? But yeah, these sold out so fast. Way faster than I expected. I'm definitely going to be ordering more. And Dan Leighton, he's got peephole sight, like things that go in between the clip that are like peephole sights. So next batch I get from Dan Leighton, this is a Spitfire Northeast. But the next batch I get from Dan Leighton will have like little sight reference points too, that are metal, similar to the ones that you see on Catapult Carnage. He's got them for, see, look, I'm trying to grab it with my left hand. This is a right hand. And you guys want to know what's super funny? When I put the order in, he goes, what do you want? Half of them left hand, half of them right hand hold? And I'm like, no, I want almost all of them left hand hold and only one of each right hand hold. And guys, out of every single one of the Dan Leighton frames I've just got, they've all been left hand hold. I haven't sold one single right hand hold. And he said over there, most people are right hand hold, which is weird, huh? I wonder if that has to do because they drive on the wrong side of the road, so they grab the slingshot with the wrong hand too. It must be it, right? Zach, my man, what's happening? I'm missing chats. Heck yeah. Yeah, Roberto, you got one on the way, my friend. Yeah, they're backwards, ain't they? Those backwards British. Wait till he watches this. I'm going to laugh. So there's the Dan Leighton's take on the Omega Spitfire. And guys, I mean, all I had to do was send them a couple of, a couple Spitfires, Wendigos, and Rugarus, and they did the rest. They did phenomenal. Gavin, he said, "You guys are backwards." I take it you're across the pond, Gavin. That's hilarious. All right, guys, so that is the Spitfire. And next, we have the Wendigo. Yep, Manny, I got yours. I think I've already sent yours, I believe. Yeah, man, I get so many orders I can't even remember. But here is the Wendigo. Now, this is a left-hand holder because I still have a few of these left. The Spitfires flew right away. The Wendigos are the second most popular. I think there's only 3 or 4 left on the website. Those colors are sweet, aren't they? Like party time. That's what that reminds me of. Some kind of confetti party, blacklight party. I don't know. Yeah, definitely, Rob, for sure. But yeah, these are sweet, guys. I mean, it's not any different. Like, it's the Wendigo for sure. There's nothing about it that's off. I mean, they're perfect, guys. They hold so great. I mean, super nice. Really quality clips. And like I said, soon I'll be having little peep sights for them. So yeah, you guys will be able to get some sights if you like, peephole ones. They go in the clip. So heck yeah. Some people just ordered all 3, which I thought was really cool. Some people just got a Wendigo, Rugaru, and Spitfire. Todd, what is happening, my brother? Good to have you in the chat, man. How you doing, Todd? How you doing over there? They are 15 millimeter thick, Ethan. So they're not, I think, isn't half inch like 13 millimeter? Nope, they're all 90s, blind squirrel. All 90s, buddy. Guys, when I get other fork widths, they don't sell like the 90s do. So when I get a little test batch, like you guys know how I like to do. I like to buy a little small batch first, and then I buy a good amount. But maybe I'll get some different fork widths in the future. But they just don't sell, guys. They collect dust. So that's why I usually get 90s. Rob, if you go to my channel and there should be somewhere that says join next to the subscribe button. And if you join my channel, buddy, you get a discount code every so often for the website. And which actually I got a discount code I'm going to tell you guys about here a little bit later after I'm done showing these off. But and Rob, if you're on your phone and you're having a hard time finding that join button, I don't know why, but for some people, the join button doesn't show up from their phone. They got to go from a desktop or something like that, which totally sucks. I feel like that holds me back, but it is what it is. But yeah, so if you're ever trying to become you ain't got no discount code yet, because it's only been like a week or 2, Zach. Come on, man. Come on, brother. Give me some time. But yeah, super sweet, guys. Wendigo. And of course, we got the Rugaru too. Same color. Some people, they like the Rugaru. Some people, they like the Wendigo. Both super sweet shooters. And yeah, guys, Dan Leighton did a really good job. Or Dan and Aaron, I mean, because they both worked their butts off over there. I think Aaron's the computer guy. He deals with all the, yeah, Omega Slings is already a discount. Thank you, Chucky. Yes, Rob, you are the man, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys, members or not. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, my brother's gone, so I probably wouldn't be doing anything besides watching a scary movie or something. But guys, these are cool. They hold sweet. They're everything you love about the Rugaru, Wendigo, and Spitfire. Just, yeah, Rob, thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. But everything you love about, you know, those designs that Chuck and Steel has come up with just now, Dan Leighton-fied with Dan Leighton clips. And these are super solid clips, guys. So, and super affordable for a clipped frame that's quality. I mean, dude, you could really beat these to crap. They're pretty, Jose, did you miss a Spitfire, buddy? Here's a Spitfire. I was showing the Spitfire. This is the right-hand hold one. I was showing the Spitfire right before you got in here. I know Jose is a TTF guy, but when he goes OTT, he likes to Spitfire it up, huh, Jose? So, yeah. Boom. Yeah, thank you, Rob. We love you, brother. So, super sweet, guys. And then, oh, man, there's still one more thing I forgot to bring up here. Oh, well, I'll grab it in a minute. All right, so, and then for all you tubers out there, we got some Stanleys from Dan Leighton. Some Stanley y'all nuts. These are 8mm holes. And yeah, so I don't really shoot these. They're narrow, and I don't really shoot tubes, but I know a lot of people do. So I've already sold a few of these to the tubular guys. So definitely this, if you're somebody that likes a long handle, then this is for you. This is definitely a longer slingshot. So let me see if I can compare here height wise. Yeah, see the difference in height? It's kind of hard to show. They're pretty tall. But then, oops, hold on. But then we got these. And man, I'm so confused on what this is. Okay. When I first got these, I thought they were called Milbros. But then I was told they were called dead shots. And because I don't really shoot them, and I don't really know anything about them, I had to ask him like multiple times, is it a Milbro or is it a dead shot? Or is a Milbro a dead shot? I don't know. So I just called them a dead shot because that's what I'm calling it, because that's what I think it is. I'm not too sure. But yeah, guys, super comfortable. Like I said, let's see here. Yeah, they're the same fork width. Would you even call it that though? A fork, because yeah, same fork width, because they are forks, and that is the width. So, but would you measure, like, that's what I'm wondering. Would you measure from the outer of the hole to the out part of the, yeah, I don't know. But I know there's somewhere, I think they're like 65, 70 mil widths going on. I'm not too knowledgeable about these kind of things, guys, but I know that, yeah, see center, I knew it. So guys, on the website, the measurements is from the outer of each fork. That's the measurement I give. But in my head, I was thinking I should have measured from the center of each hole, because that's where the actual tubes will go. So I'll have to get on there and correct that, but it's only going to be a few mil anyway. But yeah, I know there's a lot of people that like these kind of things, and maybe one day I'll get into it, but right now I'm just too focused on trying to get my regular flat band shooting where I want it to be messing around with all kinds of other stuff, especially stuff like tubes and tiny fork widths, or tube widths, or whatever it's called. Tube widths. But I do know that the hole on these, well, actually they look to be the same size. When I measured them, I could have swore the hole on these was 1 mil smaller. Not that it makes a difference, but so those are those. And guys, dang it, I told you I forgot one more thing. Let me grab it. Man, I'm so unprepared. Just look at the back of my chair for a quick sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. People dropping like flies, probably. All right, guys, boom. These things. It's metal, and it's a U with a metal stick coming out of it. So this is a Strad core. I don't know if a Strad is, see, I just don't know enough about these things. I'm calling them on the website Strad/Gypsy cores. because to me it's a core. You're supposed to build this up and make a strad out of it, right? Or is strad the term for the core? I don't freaking know. But a lot of people, Rex, what's up, brother? A lot of people like these guys. So they're like 13 bucks, something like that. Get you one, build it up, make something amazing, post what you made with it on Facebook so we could see what you made. A lot of people like to get like antlers and like put antlers for the handle, and then they'll put all kinds of crazy wraps on these parts, and then they'll make tube shooters out of them. Yeah, gypsy core, right? So that's what I'm calling it. It's a core because as is, you can't shoot it. I mean, I'm sure you could wrap and tuck some bands on there and actually shoot it. Trick or treat, June. Zach, bro. All right, guys. I got some friends in this chat that are goofy, and they're throwing me off my game, trying to. I can't believe that. Zach, Zach in the chat has my exact sense of humor, and he busts me up with it all the time. Trick or treat, Junior. Stop! I'm trying to be professional and show off my core. Anyways, actually, you know it'd be pretty cool. Chuckin, remember how you dude, you guys better stop. You guys better stop. But Chuckin, remember how you took your wrist rocket and you wrapped and tucked it? That's what we should do. We should have like a juggernaut challenge where we wrap and tuck these things and just have to shoot them as is. That'd be pretty fun, huh? Actually, that would really suck because I would shoot it like crap. They're only this big, but I'm down to do that if you guys are. Just I'll send you guys some cores and we'll just wrap and tuck them like this because I'm not a builder, so I definitely ain't building one of these things up. But I know there's a lot of people who build and stuff. One day when I'm older, I will build. Like I just don't have the time right now. I barely got enough time for anything in my life right now. But when I'm older, maybe one day when I'm retired, I'm gonna be in my little garage with all my tools, making sawdust and wearing little masks and all kinds of stuff, making stuff. You better believe it. So, guys, get your core, build something with it, or get one just to shoot it like this and see what you can do. Yeah, Chuckin. I hope so, man. I really do. I really hope this thing blows up because I'm about sick of work. I'm about sick of work. This is like a cattle prod. That's what it should be called. A cattle prod. That's what it looks like, huh? That's what I should have called them, cattle prods. Aaron, what is up, man? You're still awake? Dude, I've been talking about you this whole time. No, I haven't. I'm just kidding. Guys, Dan and Aaron from Leighton Straws and Caddies are some of the funniest guys on the planet. They make me laugh from the time I wake up till the time they go to sleep because they go to bed earlier than we do because of the time zone. But they are freaking hilarious. Love those guys. And so, yeah, cattle prod. Get you one. Get you a cattle prod and shoot it up. Aaron, are these stainless steel? What are these? Because I lay chucking. Oh, you guys are busting me up hard tonight, dude. Mild. What's mild? Are these stainless steel? Are they? What are they? They look like I don't know what a metal is just by looking at it. But I put on the website stainless steel, but let me know if it's not. Okay, it's mild steel, so I need to change it. Carbon. Okay, so I need to change it, guys. So if you go up on there, it says stainless steel, I believe, and I need to change that. I could probably do that right now, but I won't. Yeah, I won't. I'll wait. All right, so cattle prod, get you one. Okay, guys. So that's it for the Dan Leighton stuff. And by the way, Aaron, thanks for that smelly packaging stuff again. I've already used about half of it in my packages sending people stuff. So thank you. That's much appreciated too. I took a couple good whiffs of it just to get my fix. Thank you, buddy. I love that stuff. Okay, guys, so the next batch of stuff comes from Sniper Sling. So we got quite a bit of cool stuff in this time. And I'll start with the first one, that Chuck and Steel shot in Mikey's Prods. So Chuck and Steel shot this in a challenge, I believe, a few weeks ago. And it's a very interesting slingshot. Yeah, dude, there was some HDP shavings in there. But this is a very interesting slingshot. One of the most interesting ones I've ever held or put my hands on. It's an extremely minimal slingshot, and that is the 7. And from what I understand, this is the 7 Generation 3. And it's got a little sight right here. And the clips are really cool, guys. The clips, you just pull them down, push them up, lock them in, no problem. Super. And man, this thing is pretty sure it's aviation aluminum or titanium. Or no, this one's titanium, I think. I can't remember exactly, but it's good. It's quality. And guys, look at this. So when you hold this, what I find super interesting is that it's kind of slanted like that. Yeah, titanium. So this fork width here, let me just look it up because I can't remember all the specs. But I can look it up right here. Oops, went to the wrong spot. Give me 2 seconds, Todd. I'll look this bad boy up for you. Super convenient having multiple computers. Okay, 75 is from the band to there. He gives a width from right here to there too. I didn't put that on there because I think what the most interested thing you are is for the band. So I put the band. It's a 75. But guys, look, what I was explaining is, see how it's like slanted when you hold it? I think that's really super cool because I feel like it. Yeah, I think that's super cool. I haven't shot it yet. I'm not good at shooting narrow fork width, so I'm kind of nervous too. But I think if I were to get the hang of this, I would super love it. But yeah, that right there just kind of hooks onto your thumb like that. And there is a little sight right here. That is adjustable. Rick, what is up, my man? Good to have you in the chat, Rick. I haven't heard from you in a while, brother. I'm glad you're in here, man. But yeah, you can put, it's not really showing up too good, but maybe right there. Okay, see them holes? You put a fiber optic in there. So I probably just like it as a little peeper. But yeah, so I'm super excited to try this one out. So I think this is pretty sweet. The 7 G3. Super crazy looking, isn't it? This is like one of the most unique slingshots. But yeah, I got some of them on there, and I believe there's even a couple right-hand holders for you guys. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? Super crazy. I love how it's slanted like that. That intrigues me. Because, like, if you were to make it straight, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like when you really hold it, the way that's comfortable, it has a little slant. So I have to give this thing a try and see what it's all about because it seems super cool to me, man. And it looks cool too. It reminds me of 007. That's what it reminds me of. 007. So yeah, there's the 7, guys. Pretty dang sweet, huh? So I got 4 more slingshots to show from Sniper Sling. And here's one. It's pretty simple, but man, I like it. I almost swiped this one for me too, but I didn't. But I love the way this feels. And that is the B Swan. And guys, boom. Wrap and tuck slingshot, no clips. But this is G10, not plastic. And it's got some good weight to it. I really like the weight of it. It's got this little, that's where you put your thumb. And it's very comfortable, guys. Very comfortable slingshot. I really like this. I really like this. It's simple. The B Swan. Oh yeah, see, Rick, you got one of these? So yeah, these are super sweet, huh? I really like the weight to it. It doesn't. It almost looks like when I first saw it. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought it was like H or injection mold, but it's not. It's G10, and man, it's comfortable and it's affordable too, guys. This is a good price. Stealth black, and yeah, it's got that little part right there. That's where your thumb goes. Nice and short forks. Man, I love this thing. Super comfortable, guys. Super comfortable. So B Swan is up there. Get you a B Swan and swan it up. Yeah, see, they're like see the forks? They're like ovals. Cool, huh? I really like this. Man, I've said it 5 times, but I love it's got good weight to it. Really good weight. And it'll come with a little baggie here. And so does the 7. The 7 comes with a little baggie, and also your fiber optic to put in your sight right there too. All right, guys, let me take a sip of espresso. So next slingshot, guys, this one I really dig. And a lot of these, it's funny because a lot of these I just look at and I'm like, yeah, Chuck, and let's get some of those. Let's get some of those. And he'll pick some out and then we'll get them. And then as I'm uploading them to the website, Track Attack, what's up, buddy? You got your template? Right on. Glad it's not broken. Oh, I did have one person, and I believe he got his template and it wasn't broke, but the top of his envelope was slit open like they cut it with a blade, dude. I am not kidding you. It wasn't ripped from where you open it. It was a perfect slit in the very top. I wish I had an envelope right here to show you. And then there was a sticker on it that said, sorry that your package got damaged. So I was so bummed that he was going to tell me his template was broken, but luckily his template wasn't broken. But I'm telling you what, guys, it was a perfect slit in the top, like as if somebody cut it with a blade to see it. Like, why would you be cutting my packages open with a blade? You know, I just don't even understand that. Like, then they got to check and see what's inside it or what? That's just sketchy. Yeah, see, he's in here. Joe, wasn't that sketchy, dude? That was so cut with a blade. You couldn't convince me it wasn't, because that was a cut. Unless it looks different up close. The way it looked in the picture, dude, it was super cut looking. But anyways, back to the slingshot. We got the Pelican, guys. Now, what I was kind of saying was, a lot of times I learn about the slingshots I'm getting, if I've never had one before, as I'm uploading it to the website. And I didn't realize, but it has an adjustable, you see that line right there? That's because this coin worker, what's up, brother? Yeah, see, it was cut open. I don't know what's going on with that. Why would you cut open my package of a template? You know, and it's not like there's a gun in there or something like that. So I don't understand that. But at least it wasn't broken, Joe, right? Thank goodness it wasn't broken. But anyways, Pelican, adjustable fork width. That is super cool. It's got this little screw on the back. You loosen that, adjust it, and I think that's super awesome. And the pinky hole, my pinky just goes right into the hole, guys, like it always does. Left or right hand hold. Oh, wait. Yeah, you could shoot it either way. The clip's perfectly in the middle. I think you could shoot it either way. I think it's left or right hand hold. Pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, you could shoot it either way. So, super cool, guys. I really dig this. Pickle hole, no doubt, right? It's a super comfortable frame, but the part I like the most is the adjustable fork width. I think that's super cool because that way you could dial it in right how you like it. And that's super cool because not everybody, it's one thing to have to like learn how to shoot an arrow or fork with, but if you could just make it to the width you like, that's freaking sweet. And it's super smooth, guys. Like, I should have had the green one out to show you. The green one's beautiful. But I really dig this Pelican. If there was one I wanted to swipe for myself, this one would be. I want to take them all, but I like this Pelican for sure. Big time. And it's just so clean and smooth and perfect. Like it's all smooth everywhere. It's got slightly the most ever so slightly kind of rounded tips there. Can you guys tell? They're not perfectly flat. They're just barely slanted on each side. Super cool. Or I should say it's more rounded than slanted on each side because it's smooth. Awesome frame, guys. And nice and affordable too. And if Zach is still in here, Rondacious, what's up, brother? What? Oh, the narrowest, it goes from 80 to 90. Blind squirrel, 80 to 90, buddy. So 80 is the smallest, 90 is the biggest. All right, so this next one is pretty interesting, I think. And it was so funny. There's a guy named Joe, and I didn't, for some reason, I had totally spaced that we ordered these. This is the Buffalo. And he goes, "Hey, Mike, you going to be getting any buffaloes soon?" I was like, "Sure, buddy. I'll make sure I get some on the next order." And that day, the Sniper Sling shipment came in, so I had to send him another message. I was like, "Dude, I don't know what I was thinking. I must have spaced that we ordered these, but I got buffaloes." And so he picked one up, which was cool. But this is the Buffalo. And it's got these really interesting band clips. You put your bands in there and flip those up. And or you put them up, yeah. So you put the band in with it up like that, and then you push it down when you put them in there. And that's how it works. Pretty sure, right, Zach? Man, this thing's super comfortable. It's a hammer grip. So you can really, I mean, and those grooves are perfect for my hand. Big time. This is wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood it is. It didn't say on there. But really nice, guys. And nice and affordable too. This one also comes with, let me check. I believe this one comes with fiber optics too. Yep, comes with fiber optics. Heck yeah, Coin. You got it today, dude? Nice. Thursday, 10 at night. Yeah. I sent you an email, Coin, right? I don't know if my emails are going to people's junk boxes or what, but I sent you a email that they're coming separate. The template comes in that padded envelope, and you'll be getting your hat in a box. So, and guys, the reason they don't come at the same time is because I don't drop the templates off in the drop box because I don't want to damage the template by dropping it in the box and then somebody coming behind me with something heavy that they put in the drop box and it falls and crushes the template. So I put the templates at the drop counter. You know, it's a counter that you leave them at, and then I put the other stuff in the drop box. So that could be why they're getting to you at two different times. I figured it would get to you at the same time, but so far I've had two people not get it at the same time. But yeah, sometimes if you guys order a template, I don't want to just go jamming all your other stuff in there with the template if it doesn't fit. So I'll send two packages. But Buffalo, check it out. It's got these cool little flippy flips. These look like eyes. Feel like it looks like eyes looking at me. One up, one down. Okay. All right, I'm stupid. Okay. All right, guys, the last slingshot I have from Sniper Sling. Chuckin, maybe you missed the Pelican, and you missed the Buffalo, I believe. But that's it, because you were here for the 7, right? Oh, and maybe you missed the Bee Swan, too. Did you miss the Bee Swan? The Bee Swan? But that's it. Not much, buddy. Okay, so this next one was a highly requested one. A lot of people like this slingshot. I know Double D's wants one. So, and it's got a cool feature I really like to it too. But this is the S96 Mauser. What? Super cool, guys. Super sweet slingshot. Super comfortable for you pinchers out there. And what I really like about this is this little thing. You unscrew this. Sniper Sling has some cool features on their slingshots I just think are cool. And this is one of them. You unscrew this bad boy, and that's your tool for the clips. So that's what you use to screw in and unscrew your clips. Isn't that cool? Man, that's so cool. They should do that with a lot more slingshots because I think that's super sweet. That way you don't ever have to worry about carrying your tool with you. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of you wrap and tuck guys are always like, what? Wrap and tuck is better because you don't have to carry a tool. Well, you still got to carry wrap and tuck stuff. I'm just playing. But I think that's super sweet. And it's got a little key ring on there if you just wanted to unscrew it and put it to your keys, or just put the whole slingshot on a clip, clip it to your belt loop, like put a carabiner on that sucker, clip it to your belt loop, and then that way you don't need like a holster. You don't need to put it in your pocket and sit on it. A lot of times I put my slingshot in my back pocket, but then, you know, I don't like sitting on it, so I pull it out and put it in my other pocket, but those guys are doing it wrong. But yeah, so this is sweet. A lot of people have been digging this. I know Double D's wants one. So yeah, I love that little screw in bottom tool there. We should do that on a lot more slingshots. So heck yeah. Oh, let me tell you guys, I also got tubes on the website now, 1636 and 1632s, the greens, the Sniper Sling greens. We're going to be getting we're going to be getting more types of tubes too, and more sizes. So I'm going to put in another order for Sniper Sling tonight or tomorrow, and get even more stuff than we got, because there's still a few more things I'd like to have. Plus, there's some stuff we're getting low on. I'm completely out of band jigs. Somebody bought a couple band jigs off me the other day, and I didn't realize how low I was on them. So I'm going to be getting more band jigs and a bunch of the normal necessities. But yeah, so pretty sweet, huh, guys? Got a lot of cool stuff going on. Man, 31 people in here. Nice. It's a party. This is a Saturday night slingshot party. And guess what, guys? We got British stuff. Jaffa cakes. Dan and Aaron sent me all kinds of candy and little treats from their side of the world. So I got a bunch of them right here, and I get to eat them. Freddie, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping in. Freddie works on the tree crew. He's one of my best guys, if not my best guy. Love you, Fred. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the really cool sweets. Oh, it's already Sunday in Australia, huh? Oh, speaking of Australia, um, there's a few places on the website that I don't think you can order from, and Australia is one of them. So I need to. It's always work to do on that website, guys. But I got to get on there and I got to upload. I got to upload 2 more items. So I'm not even going to show them yet. But I got to upload 2 more items, and then I'm going to open the market to Australia. And I think somebody was asking me from France. Hopefully there's no laws against shipping slingshots to Australia that I can get in trouble with, because I'm going to do it. Well, I'll show one of them, Coin. I don't want to show the other one. But here's one of them. I got these red and white targets. It's not that big a deal. But I got 60s, 50s, and 40s. So we'll put these on there. So yeah, Richie. So like, you know, I'm going to open the market to Australia. Unfortunately, the shipping fee to anywhere besides the United States is rather large. So it's probably going to be something like a $20 shipping fee. But with as much discounts and everything that's on Omega Slings, it should still be worth it for you, buddy. If there ever comes a time in the future where we can get that, oh, thanks, Joe. You're so cool, man. But if there ever comes a time in the future, guys, where I can get that shipping fee to international places low, I sure will. But right now, I charge you guys what I get charged, and it's about $20 for the label. And that's going through USPS. Like if I want to require a signature, I have to go through UPS, and they want $40 for a label. $6.50, my man, what's happening? And I think $40 for a label is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm taking the chance on, you know, everything I send gets delivered. If somebody says it doesn't come, it might have got lost in the mail, but if it says on my end delivered, then it is what it is. I'm still taking a chance though, because I know there are quite a bit of folks in this community that like to say they didn't get their stuff when they really did. Luckily, nobody's done that to me yet. All of my customers have been really cool. I mean, even like I said, you guys, I admit it, I make a mistake now and then. Sometimes I send the wrong thing. Sometimes I forget something, but all you got to do is email me, send me a message, and I will definitely make up for it. I'll always send you exactly what you ordered, and I'll throw in extras every single time because I don't want anybody out there thinking, oh, Mega Slings, that you might not get what you ordered. No, I don't want that to be the rep. But I am human, guys, and I do make mistakes now and then. And so sometimes when so many orders come in and then they're all like the templates, I think there's been about maybe 2 people I sent the wrong taper size to. So the day they let me know is the day I packed up the proper one and sent it out to them right away. But luckily, guys, I got some really cool customers, and they're always real cool about it. So, but like I said, if you ever get a package from me and there's something in there not exactly right, just reach out to me and I will make up for it big time. I promise. You can take that to the bank. Coin worker, come on, buddy. You got to give me a chance to pack all that stuff up. Okay, so I'm about to get to all the cool British treats that I got. Yeah, John Fost. This is what happened to John Fost. I had another John, and I sent John. I packed up John Fost's label, and I packed up another John. And when I put the labels on, I freaking put the wrong label on each order. And John, he was like, Foss sent me a message. He's like, dude, I think you sent me somebody else's order. So that day I went right home, packed his order up, and got it out right away to make sure it was the right one. And thank you, John. I appreciate that, buddy. And thanks for helping me. You were able to help me figure out who the other person I was confused with. But, cool thing was you guys got a little bit of free stuff out of that. So hopefully I made up for it. But yeah, like I said, guys, I am human. I work a full-time job too. So one day when I'm just doing this and me and Chuckin are side by side, I'll be able to pack them up. And before I seal them, I could say, Chuckin, check this, make sure I didn't mess it up, make sure everything's in there. And I know between the both of us, with him inspecting them, we won't really have that problem. So it's not really like it's a problem, but like I said, things happen now and then. And Omega is growing, guys, pretty good. I went from a few orders a day to 5 to 6 orders a day. The last few days, I've been dropping 15 to 20 packages off at the post per day. So that's incredible. The templates are definitely popular. I need to order some more because those went super fast. But what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, there's one thing I want to say before I open all these treats and show you guys what kind of cool stuff comes from the land of the UK. So I got a big stock of prime fork, guys. I got a lot of prime fork frames, and I need to make some room for some other stuff. And so if from now until Halloween, if you use the discount code Prime Fork 2023, you'll get 15% off any Prime Fork slingshot. Doesn't matter what it is, you'll get 15% off of it. There's no space. It's just no caps or nothing like that. Just Prime Fork and then not a space or anything, 2023. And enter that during your checkout. You'll get 15% off of any Prime Fork thing you got on there. That goes for any of the Prime Fork stuff. I'm not going to be making any money on those frames with that discount, but like I said, I need to make some room for some other stuff. And hopefully that'll help push them a little bit, because those are expensive, guys. I mean, there's nothing cheap about the Prime Fork slingshots. They're handmade, they're G10, they're, shut up and take my money. They're handmade, they're G10, and they're nice. I mean, everybody that has one I know really likes one. I got a bunch myself, and that's actually what I shoot. I got a can crusher right here. This is one of my favorites of Prime Fork's designs. This one's got aluminum core. There's some on there right now with brass core, guys, that are carbon fiber. Hop on those. Those are some of the nicest can crushers I've ever seen in my life. So But yeah, Andrew's got a lot of cool slingshots he makes, and he always does a good job. So, like I said, Prime Fork 2023. Get yourself hooked up. That's gonna run till midnight on Halloween. Hopefully, it'll make some room for some more slingshots. He's Prime Fork. He's always got stuff up his sleeve. His mind's always tinkering, trying to come up with new stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, the can crushers are sweet, and I also have normal ones. So obviously, the brass core and carbon fiber ones are pretty expensive. They're like $230. So this is the time to use that discount code. But the regular ones are cheaper than that. They're like 100, I think 175, 180, something like that. I can't quite remember. But they're sweet, guys. The fat palm swell, the skinny neck. You're really gonna like this slingshot if you get one. This is out of all my time shooting now. I probably haven't stuck with a frame for as long as I've stuck with this one. Prime Fork is located in Indonesia, buddy. There's a lot of builders in Indonesia, and I don't want to talk bad about any of them, but let's just say in my opinion, Andrea is the top builder in Indonesia. The discount code is Prime Fork, PRIMEFORK 2023, all in one, no spaces. So I got it posted on Facebook, and I'll probably post it on YouTube too in the little post area. But like out of all the time I've been shooting, I've never stuck with a slingshot as long as I've stuck with the can crusher. I really like this. It just, I seen a post on Facebook today that said, "What's the best slingshot and what's the best ammo to use? I'm a beginner." And I normally don't comment on stuff like that, but I commented. I said there really is no best slingshot. It's what's best for you, So I just told the guy, buy a cheap slingshot and kind of learn what you like. But for me, and what I like about a slingshot, this can crusher is so far one of my favorites. I just love the fat palm swell and the skinny neck. That's what really does it for me. I like how my finger's up and nice out of the way. Yeah, Prime Fork is, in my opinion, the best builder in Indonesia by a good amount. And he's got amazing customer service too. You can message him just about any. Daryl, what is up, man? Good to have you in the chat. Daryl, I don't know if you know, but the app I used for Slingshot Forum no longer supports the Slingshot Forum, so they kind of booted me off there. And I heard there's another app, but I haven't made it yet. So if you haven't seen me on Slingshot Forum, that's why. Do I got a little mark on my? Look at that. I got a mark on my. That's from that dang cattle prod marking up my nose. It is. This dang cattle prod, mild steel, marking up my nose. I was wondering, I look like a damn food stamp child. Did you see that? I'm just kidding. Yeah, changed to Fora. So, just so you know, Daryl, I'm still with the game. I'll get back on the Slingshot Forum, but I haven't. So, guys, get yourself a can crusher. You won't be disappointed. G10. And the carbon and brass ones are just flawless. I should have one to show you, but I'd have to get up and get out of frame again. What's up, John? Good to have you, buddy. Man, I'm all self-conscious about my dirty old face now. You guys will be thinking I'm rolling around in dirt over here. All right, so that's pretty cool, huh? That was a pretty cool little run of slingshots there. I can't tell you how surprised I am at how good them boys over there did with these. Dan and Aaron, some top guys. I missed the spot. Yeah, I got your spot right here, Coin. You guys think it causes problems with the bands when you wrap them around the frame? Do I think this causes a problem? Doing something like that? Wrapping it, is that what you're asking? Do I think it's bad for the vans if I wrap them up like that? In my opinion, I'm going to say no, not at all. I'm not really stretching them around there. I'm not, and I mean, in my opinion, what's bad for bands is obviously leaving them outside. Like if you leave your slingshot here in Arizona in the sun for one day, the bands are done. They're completely wasted. It's super hot here in Arizona. There's hardly ever any clouds. It's super dry. Yeah, Aaron, this thing's sweet, isn't it? But that's what I think is bad for bands is leaving them in the sun. drying them out, you know, and definitely like in my room, I have a bunch of slingshots hanging on the wall by the pouch like this. And I've let like 6 months go by and I grabbed one and I pulled back on it and it snapped right there. So I think the worst thing for your bands is leaving them, like once you have them cut, is leaving them exposed in the dry air. Like I said, it's super dry where I live. So I think, you know, getting them dried out, that's not good. Leaving them outside in the sun here just one day will ruin a band set for me. Like in the summertime, maybe not so much in the winter, but definitely bad in the summertime. But no, I mean, like if I were to like pull them out and stretch them as hard as I could and then wrap them, you know, I don't know, maybe that might not be the best, but I've never done that. But I mean, man, when I'm shooting, I use 0.4 guys, and I stretch these out quite a bit, so I don't get a lot of band life. So usually the set of bands on the frame I'm shooting doesn't sit around too long. Yeah, you see that one, Gavin? It's freaking sweet, huh? I got some Koyas like that too that are carbon and brass. I know a lot of you pinch grip guys really like that Koya. So, all right, guys, without further ado, let me take a drink of coffee. But like, look, when I cut my bands, I'll just cut them with the template, and then I'll just leave them right there on my my cutting mat. And as I go through them, you know, if I'm really cool, I'll tie them up, and then that way, when my bands break, I can just grab a new set. But most times when my bands break, I gotta go tie another one. The only time I'll really sit down and like tie a bunch of bands is right before a tournament. And every time I go to a tournament, I got so many bands tied, and then I go there and I use like 5, 6 sets, and I have all these bands left over from when because you don't want to be there and you don't want to be spending your time tying the whole time. You want to be shooting, hanging with your mates, right? But all right, so let's check these out. So these are Jaffa cakes, the original. Gavin, do you like these, buddy? These are, because you're across the pond. You tied 50 bands at any, dude. If I were to tie 50 band sets at once, I would feel like, oh man, I would feel like I just put in a day's worth of labor. My back would probably hurt from being hunched over tying. Yeah. So let's check these out. What, Gavin? You ain't never heard of a Jaffa cake? I thought you were in the United Kingdom. Are you jiving me? You fooling me, Gavin? Where are you at? Gavin, where are you? Are you in like somewhere else? Let's try one. I've already ate a few, but they're kind of, man, these look good. Chocolate. I don't think the chocolate's supposed to be on the top. I think that one got stuck from the last one. Orange and chocolate. Is that what it is? I ate a few the other night, but I can't remember. Oh, chocolate on top, sponge on bottom, and that tangy, orangey bit in the middle. All right, let's try. So it is supposed to be on top. It's like an orange, kind of like an orange jelly on top. Whoa, Cashin's in here. Cashin, my man, what's up? Where you at, Cashin? Yeah, what's up, brother? Fork shooter. The most popular taper I've been selling is the long draw 22 to 14. That one sold out first. The second one would be the long draw templates have sold more than the short draw ones. But the most popular is 22 to 14, and then 20 to 12, and then 18 to 12. Yeah, Cashin, good to have you in here, brother. Guys, pretty soon I'll be having some HTPE slingshots from Cashin on the website too. If you guys don't know who Cashin is, he's a great guy. Gotta go. All right, Richie, take care, brother. I'll get that market to Australia open for you real soon, buddy. So yeah, guys, Jaffa cakes. Chuck and Steele, I put a bunch of these treats in your package, but I didn't put any of these because they're like, I didn't put it, like, I didn't want to send, I only sent you stuff that was in individual wrappers because I didn't want chocolate getting everywhere for you. I'm going to eat another one of these. That was pretty good. So Dan and Aaron, thank you, buddy. Thanks, guys. Thanks for my British treats. Mm-hmm. I swear, Chuck, and I didn't want chocolate to get all over your stuff. Okay. Next one. This is one of my favorites. I sent you a bunch of these, Chuckin. These are called drumsticks. And these kind of remind me of like, make sure I don't have any chocolate on my face. All right, good. Got enough stuff on my face from that dang cattle prod. So these are kind of like Laffy Taffy on a stick. But they're maybe not, they're a lot like Laffy Taffy on a stick. These ones are my favorite. It's what flavor is it? Raspberry and milk. It's raspberry and milk flavor. You guys got some funny names for your candies. Yeah, these are my favorite. I've eaten a bunch of these. I sent you some of these. Were the Jaffa cakes upside down? What do you mean? Yeah, they might have been. Oh yeah, they were upside down. But then that means the top one doesn't have orange on top, because each one has chocolate on bottom and orange on top. Yeah, they're pretty stuck together. It must have got pretty hot when they sent them over. But yeah, those are good. I'm gonna have to try those with milk. I think that would be good. And I'm getting sweets all over me. I'm gonna have to vacuum right here. These are super good, guys. These right here. Whoever knew this would turn into a live stream eating British candies on here. This is fun. Okay, but we got more. Okay. Chew it. Fruit salad flavor. I sent you some of these, Chuckin. Yeah, I know. I should be careful with my teeth. I've had teeth problems in my life, but my good teeth are my front teeth. Most of my teeth are good right now. I did have one break a while back, but I just busted out the sandpaper and filed her down. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so let's check this out. Okay, it kind of reminds me of a Starburst, but it's definitely not a Starburst. Do you have Starburst over there, Aaron? Aaron, I'm going to send you guys some American candy so you guys could let me know, but I don't want to send you anything that you've already had. Otherwise, it won't be original. So that's what they look like, guys. Really similar to a Starburst. Oh, yeah, you have Starburst? Oh, okay, so you guys got all our candies, but we don't have yours, huh? That's some BS. Yeah. It's like pineapple raspberry flavor. Chico sticks are your favorite? These are good. I'll be eating these tonight watching a scary movie. Okay. It won't be the same. Mambas. What's up, Andy? Man, Andy, I'm glad you made it, buddy. I figured you'd be sleeping. Stephen Foster, what is up, brother? Wait, hold on. What are you guys saying? Are you guys saying the Starburst here tastes different than Starburst there? Is that what I'm getting out of this? They have a different taste there. And Chuckin said it won't be the same. Is that what you guys mean? Are you guys saying our Starburst tastes? Oh, that's crazy. Where's the scary movie? Oh, it's on Netflix in my room. You better believe it. I've been on a Netflix kick lately. Guys, oops, I'm opening them before I showed you. Okay, I really like these. These are Jammy Dodgers. Yeah, Starburst Exchange, dude. All right. If our candies taste different than your guys' candy, that's just crazy. Like, man, you're telling me at the factory they got the British formula and the American formula? That's just nuts. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That one goes in the British pile. Don't put that one there. You're gonna send the wrong one to the wrong person. Yeah, that must be confusing. All right, here we go. Jammy Dodgers, guys. These are one of my favorites too. So check these out. It's like a cookie with a little something something on the inside. Different laws on the ingredients. That's crazy. I know Aaron told me that there was something they couldn't send me. It was like some type of chocolate with a toy on the inside, I guess. It does. That gypsy cord does look like our logo. Dude, our logo is sweet. I tell you what, I think we got the coolest Slingshot logo out there. Just saying. I'm going to eat all these right now because these are so good. And if I were to have a little bit of milk, man, these would be good. Okay, but I got more, guys. Oh, yeah, the Kinder Surprise Eggs. That's what he couldn't send me. They don't want American babies choking on a toy or something, right? Oh, yeah, I got my little garbage right here. Let me put all this stuff in here, making a mess on my band table. Yeah, guys, these, oh, shit. These, I almost dropped my Jammy Dodger. Who designed the logo? I got to give credit. Chuckin was the man and the master behind the logo. He kind of bounced ideas off each other, but for the most part, he's the guy with the logo. But it took us all morning or all day pretty much to figure out our name and our logo. We just kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until we got it how we, that's difficult. Anybody that started a YouTube channel, at least for me, that's why it's just my name, because I spent a whole week thinking of what I should make my channel name before I'm like, screw it. It's just going to be my name and Slingshots and Catapults. But I'm cool with what my channel name is. Yeah, guys, these are my favorite. Aaron, you got to send me some more of these. All right, Todd, catch you later, brother. I know we're not talking about Slingshots anymore, but I think British candy is kind of cool. Popcorn, dude. Popcorn? I hate the little pieces of shell that get stuck to the back of your throat. You've never seen, are these minis? Maybe these are minis. Yeah, they are. Look. Jammy Dodger minis. I really like those. Those are good. Yeah, red vines are good. I love red vines. Cool. I'll send you guys some stuff too. But I'll probably going to ask you guys about each thing before I send it, because I don't want to be sending stuff you got. Well, unless the recipes are different. Now my head's all twisted up like a pretzel. That's crazy. The recipes are different. Okay. Now, guys, this is something pretty interesting right here. Flake. And it says, I sent you some of these, Chuckin. Yeah, the logo was totally built from scratch, piece by piece. It's not like he didn't just go, boom, here's the logo. It was like, first he did it like this, and then we kind of talked about it, and then he made another version, and then we talked about it. Each piece, even the dot, see the little ball in the middle? That almost wasn't in there. I think that was like the final touch. And I think the dot, I love the dot because it's almost like a target in itself. So guys, check these out. These are flake, and it says the crumbliest, flakiest milk chocolate. So I'm gonna open these in front of my. I save my little protein buckets, and I use them as like my band in my little trash bucket for making bands. But I'm gonna. This thing's crumbly, so I'm gonna open it over the. I gotta show you guys this. I ate one earlier. These are. I don't think we really got anything like these over here. All right, put it back in the. Hold on. Sorry. Look at that. And if you look, it's a bunch of like a thin ribbon of chocolate. It's like it's a thin ribbon all stacked up on itself. Nope, they're not melted. They're just super crumbly. I need to eat it over. I'm gonna eat it over this bucket. But yeah, that's pretty crazy, isn't it? And it just crumbles into a million little flakes. And it's so soft. Man, I feel like a slob right now. I'm sitting here chowing down in front of you guys, but how else am I supposed to show it off? Cowtail, yeah, we got cowtails. I love cowtails. I used to eat those when I was little so much. The original ones. I don't like the chocolate ones. I like the caramel ones. Man, hold on. Got to get a rag to wipe my hand off here. Oops, sorry guys. Bumped ya. All right, but there's still more. They sent me quite a bit. That actually is really good. Still more. Okay. I think I've seen these here before. I'm not 100% sure, but for some reason I feel like that package looks familiar to me. Chuck, and do we have these here, these Buenos? For some reason I feel like I've seen these, and I thought they were Mexican candy. But apparently they're British. I bet I do. I bet I got chocolate. Man, I probably got chocolate everywhere. I'm going to have to bust out the vacuum. Yeah, I've never had these. So, thank you, Aaron. And maybe they got a different recipe than the ones here. I'd like to keep the wrapper and really see what the difference is. Well, I tell you what, the back of their wrappers, the ingredients in them are all like regular ingredients. There's not a million ingredients that are like code words. Like our ingredients is like red number 5, or all kinds of stuff you can't even pronounce. I mean, all theirs is milk chocolate, sugar, cocoa butter, skim milk, concentrated butter, sugar, palm oil, flour, hazelnuts, skim milk powder. Like there's no kind of crazy things you can't pronounce, things like chemicals you've never heard of before. That's pretty cool. And what are they doing to us over here in America, man? Yeah, that's cool, man. I've never read the back of an ingredient of anything here without seeing 5 chemicals that I've never seen in my life or understand what they are. In colors, yellow number 5, red number 4. What the hell does that even mean? All right, let's bust one of these bad boys out. It looks good. Whoppers. Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. Whoppers. I do not like Whoppers. I'll eat a milk dud. I love caramel. I love caramel stuff, but man, that whatever's in them Whoppers is just not good, man. I don't know what that is. What do they call that that's in there? Guys. Coin Worker loves Whoppers, I take it. He's all, I'm eating them right now. Man, these are good. These are like, they remind me of a Kit Kat, but puffed up. Here, I'll try to bite the middle of one so you guys can see. There's like wafer in there. And then some kind of liquid, like not liquid, but some kind of cream in there. It's so good. Yeah, I don't think I have any allergies to anything. Yeah, these Buenos are bueno. I'll tell you that. Bueno. That's weird. Why do you guys have a candy that's called Mexican something? That's weird. A Spanish name. I could have sworn every time I saw these here, I thought it was Mexican candy. The Buenos are bueno. Man, I'm getting too full. I might just have to show you guys these next ones. I don't normally eat a whole lot of candy, and I'm stuffing my face right now. Okay. Now here's a variety pack. And this looks interesting because I see some stuff on there that looks like it's our candy, but named different. I'll show you guys. Okay, so here is a Yorkie. I'm not sure what that is. But that's a Yorkie. Let's see what else we got. And look, this is a Kit Kat Crunchy. But it's like a big one. We have Kit Kats, but I don't know if they're that big. Sustainably sourced cocoa. Let me see the ingredients here. Do we have any funky names on the back? Where's the ingredients at? Sugar, wheat, flour. Oh, there we go. We're getting some thiamine and niacin. Let's see. Is there any other weird ones? Oh, that's about. Oh, yep. Sodium bicarbonate. That sounds more familiar. That's more what we're used to. Crazy chemicals. We don't even know what they do. All right. Look at this. This is a toffee crisp. Let's see what the ingredients are on this one. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got. Well, maybe not. Everything on there is normal. Barley, cocoa, wheat, milk. Yeah, so maybe your guys' foods are a lot more healthier than ours are. Which is, and then we got Rolos. We all know what Rolos are. I'm gonna have to try me a British Rolo. Because yeah, yours come from the Nestle cocoa plant, but the Nestle thing on your guys' looks so much different than it does on ours. Let's try British Rolo. Wait, hold on, did I miss somebody? Jordan, what is up, man? Sodium bicarbonate is just baking soda. Good to know. Yeah, I think you guys got healthier candy than us. I don't know why. I don't know why they're trying to poison us. Okay. So the Rolo was good. Don't know if it was as good as an American one, but it was definitely good. It's been so long since I had a Rolo, it'd be hard to tell you. All right, let's try the Munchies. These almost kind of look similar to the Rolos. Oh, there's something in there. It's almost just like a Rolo, but square. But there's a crunchy part in there. Caramel, chocolate, and something crunchy. I definitely have never seen these before. Arrow. Peppermint. Oh, it's a peppermint chocolate. Cool, let's try that one. Give me some good breath after all this candy eating. Aaron, thank you so much, dude. I've had a blast eating all these British candies. And I love trying new stuff, especially from other countries. That's like one of my favorite things. So, guys, I'm really hoping that when my brother graduates, I want to take him on a trip to the UK as a, oh, this one got melted big time. As a graduation present. And it's good, though. Yeah, the green stuff. Let me show you guys what happened. The green stuff all like went to this end. They're good, though. Man. Yeah, you guys are right. I'm probably going to get a stomach ache later. A stomach ache, I meant to say, not a stomach. I said a stomach ache. But yeah, so I want to take my little brother to the UK. Skip the UK, just come to England. Man, I don't know. That's the problem. I don't even know the difference between the UK and England. I thought England was in the UK. Man, you guys are so confusing over there. I'm just messing with you, Gavin. Too much sugar already. Yep. Definitely, I can't even talk right. All right, I got this piece of chocolate on my rug is bothering me. All right, I got it. But yeah, so when my brother graduates, I want to take him over there. And Dan and Aaron said they'd give us the tour. I want them to take us on a somewhere haunted so we can get the crap scared out of us. That sounds pretty fun. And then give us the good old tour. And then I'd like to go up with Dan and Aaron if they can afford to skip work or whatever, and go up and see Benji. I think that would be cool. They don't live too close, but I mean the UK is not that big, so I think we'd be able, if Dan and Aaron can get away, we should be able to drive up and see Benji. I think that'd be sweet. Plus, I don't know how to drive on the wrong side of the road, so I'm definitely going to need somebody driving me. I mean, do they just let, like, say I didn't know Dan and Aaron and I took a trip to the UK, would they just rent me a car just assuming that I would know how to drive on the other side of the road? Later, Daryl, thanks for stopping in, my man. Appreciate it, brother. Good to have you in the chat. Good to hear from you. So they will. So I just go to the UK and, all right, I need a rental car, and then they would just give me the keys. That's crazy. I'd be, dude, if Chuck had seen how I was driving in Pennsylvania, man, I was like, there's no room. There's only room for like one car on the road in Pennsylvania. So if I got sent to the UK, man, I'd be driving not good. Steve Amons, my man, what's happening, brother? Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, that would be super fun. I want to go over there. I want to see those castles. I think castles are super cool, and I definitely want to check out some scary places at night. That sounds super fun. Get the crap scared out of us by some ghosts. Wait till you see a roundabout. We got some roundabouts here, but they're small, and they're only in like, we don't have big intersection roundabouts. The only time in my town that we have a roundabout is like in a little neighborhood. Went to England, France, Germany back in the 80s. Man, that sounds so much fun, Joe. People just print out their own licenses there. That's hilarious. Yeah, I seen a video of Dan and Aaron driving down the road, and it looked like the same thing. They're driving down this little goat path. And now, only thing I'm thinking in my head is, what if somebody comes the other way? There's like no room to pull over and let them pass. So how does that work? How does that work, Aaron? What happens if you're driving down the road and a car is coming the opposite way? Does somebody just back up, or like who gets to go? How does that even work? Because it did not look like there was room to drive through them. It looked like there was no room. Yeah, I'll definitely need a chauffeur, because I didn't see any room to pull over and let people pass. No room whatsoever. They're driving down a car that ain't even big enough for their little British cars. Bigger car wins, he said. Yeah, man, I can barely drive downtown here. Driving downtown is a pain in the butt. I'm used to nice open roads with open shoulders, you know what I mean? Street signs that tells you what's coming. I hate it when something crazy comes and there's no street sign that lets you know about it. That pet peeve of mine, shoot. But yeah, when I was in Pennsylvania with chucking for the ECST, we had this big old Tahoe. And man, I was just, yeah, if you're driving up a hill and there's only room for one car, like the only thing in my mind is what happens if somebody's coming up the other side right now? We're not going to see each other until we hit each other. That's ridiculous. Make it impossible to drive over there. Like, who built these roads? Come on, get it together. Driving on goat paths, man. All right, I think I'm a little jacked up off this candy and chocolate right now. It's got me getting a little crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, see, Pennsylvania, man, what's up with them roads? That's crazy. Yeah, me and Chucky, we missed our turn, and of course, there's nowhere to turn around. There wasn't another turn forever, so there was a little patch of grass. I just barely pulled off the patch of grass and turned around. Well, that patch of grass was somebody else's technically property, and the guy come running out, shaking his hands at us like we just did him dirty. Like, dude, I didn't do a burnout in your yard. I just very carefully, I think I just hit the edge of it. It wasn't like his front yard, like I romped over his sidewalk or anything. Guy has a big old piece of land, and I just had to do a quick little turnaround. Man, he was mad. Remember that, Chuckin? He was like, dude, what? Come on. It's not like I ruined anything. Try to drive a stick shift there. Yeah, I grew up driving stick shifts. I think my first car was a stick shift. My second car and my third car was. And the first time I got an automatic, I was loving it, man. I was like, this is where it's at. Because man, yeah, I know a lot of people prefer stick shifts because they like the way they drive and whatever. But I'm just not the biggest fan of driving. I'd much rather catch passenger and let someone else drive. But I've drone stick shifts a lot. A lot of my work trucks have been stick shifts. And man, I just get sick of having, when you're stopping at red lights or you're in stop and go traffic, there's nothing more annoying than having to just constantly be shifting with one of your hands. Someone calls you or you want to take a drink off something. Yeah, I'd much rather have an automatic any day of the week. See, I mean, like, and I'm just like, I've never been a real auto head. As much as, yeah, it's fun to drive fast cars, right? But I'm not somebody who, that's not just never been my hobby. So, like I said, for me, driving is a pain in the butt. When I got to drive to the other side of town, I'm like, oh man, that's going to take me 45 minutes. Some people spend all day driving for their work. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would not be able to drive for a living. That would drive me nuts. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I don't have the patience for that. And I'm a bad road trip driver too. If I drive, it doesn't matter how much sleep I had. If I'm like on a highway where there's no red lights to keep me awake, all the stopping and stuff, man, those little lines in the road, it'll be 10 o'clock in the morning and my eyes will get so heavy. And it's like, I'm not even tired. It's like the lines are hypnotizing me, man. I don't know what it is. So anybody ever want to do a road trip with me, just remember you're going to be doing most of the driving. I'm a great passenger though. I'm a good passenger. I'm good at changing the radio station. I'm good at navigating, telling you where we need to go. I'm great. But yeah, I'm just not the best driver. Yeah, big time prayers for Chuckin and his family for sure. Hypnotic. Yeah, stick and stop and go track. Man, I used to have to drive, one of my chipper trucks was a stick shift. And I hated driving that thing through stop and go traffic. Constant. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. It brings back flashbacks. Yeah, exactly. It's like, man, the road just puts me to sleep no matter how much sleep I've had too. Yeah, there's been a few times I've been coming back from my fishing trips, man. I feel like I barely made it home. Yeah, that sucks too. There's nothing worse than falling asleep at the wheel is dangerous as hell. even if it's just for a few seconds. That's like life and death kind of stuff. Yeah, and there's been a few times, man. I'm super glad I woke up on time. That's for sure. Guys, I've even been like Dumb and Dumber status, slapping myself to try to stay awake. No joke. True story. More than one time, too. Probably more than probably at least 10 times in my life. I've had to slap myself to stay awake to make it home, which is not good. Not good at all. But been there, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I know they got them lines on the side of the road to where when you hit those, they're supposed to wake you up. But I mean, dude, by the time you're hitting those, it could be too late. You know what I mean? For sure. Oh, one more little slingshot I forgot to tell you guys I had. Nothing new, nothing new. Green 701s are back in stock. I've had 701s in stock this whole time, but I just got read up on the greens. So I got these kind of greens. And I'm surprised my microphone hasn't died. And I got the dark greens back in. So for you guys that like the green ones, they're back in. This is a comfortable slingshot. I was holding one earlier today. I really like this. I'd like to get me a custom one. Yeah, these are sweet. So, green 701, back in, boys. Yeah, 701s are awesome. They hold so nice. Rick's got 5 of them. Thank you, Rick. You're the man, bro. Yeah, I tell you what, I got a few customers now that are pushing almost 15 orders from Omega Slings. Man, I just can't thank you guys enough for being, there's a lot of places to buy slingshot stuff from, and the fact that you guys go out, even if you have to wait till we get stuff back in stock, the fact that you guys wait to, kind of stay loyal and buy from us to help support us, man, that means so much. You guys don't know how much you guys mean to me. I mean, every single one of you truly means a lot to me, and I'm just about we do get a lot of new customers, though. I love seeing that quite a bit. I know when I get a new customer, right? Because I go to type their name in the pirate ship and their info doesn't pop up. But it'll also tell me on the website too how many orders they've done. So we're getting a lot of new customers, guys, which is cool. But definitely a lot of repeats, a lot of repeat customers, and I can't thank you guys enough for staying loyal to Omega and showing us your support. Like I said, there's a lot of slingshot companies out there, and a lot of them know what they're doing. They got good products, so to try to compete with some of these guys, I think we're doing quite well. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, thanks for all the support, fellas. Will I ever be able to have an account with Omega? Would love to have a wish list. What do you mean account? What do you mean? What do you mean by account? Like a like a like a members account or something like that? I got to look into that. There's a couple things I'd like to set up. Like I'd like to set up product reviews, but I'm not, from what I understand, I've looked everywhere on my website and I don't see anywhere where I can set up reviews. I probably could set up some sort of, I have to look into it, guys. I have to look into it. Eventually I was talking with one of my buddies today. He goes, do you guys have starter kits? And I said, not yet. He goes, do you have ammo? I said, not yet, but we plan to. It's just, working a full-time job and everything, it's hard to just get everything all at once. It's a little bit of a work in progress. But, I've told you guys this before. Eventually we'll have everything. Man, I tell you, it feels like I've been running Omega Slings forever. I feel like me and Chuckin have been doing this forever, but we really only had the website going for 2.5 months. August, September, and half of October. That's crazy. Yeah, see, ammo is a wash. So, I mean, yeah, especially when you can get ammo so cheap on Amazon and Amazon ships it to you just as fast. I really like the concept of us bringing stuff that people don't have the easiest access to, and like templates. You know, even though they're not custom to your size, there's a lot of people that have ordered templates that didn't order one before because they didn't really know how to order one, and they didn't really know exactly how a template worked. And I feel like we've cleared that up for a lot of people. So I think there's a lot of people that have gotten templates that have held off on that for quite a long time. So I like the fact we bring stuff that, you know, not everybody sees all the time and not everybody has the easiest access to. Yeah, coin worker, you must be in a good spot, buddy. Most of my shipping is pretty fast, but there's a few spots that are like, I don't get it. Like shipping to California, I don't understand. There's some places in California. Yeah, Indiana, you must be in a good spot. California is the very next state next to me. And it always takes at least 5 days for my stuff to get to California, which doesn't make sense. I have packages get to New York faster than California. Hunter, where does Hunter live? I forget where Hunter lives. Where does he live? Missouri, maybe in Missouri. I know they take a while to get to Missouri. Have I got? Yeah, Steve, I've had the templates up for a couple weeks, buddy. They're running out. Steve Amons, you're short draw, right? I'm pretty sure I still have every taper available in short draw. I was actually going to put in a template order this week and get those back up to stock because I know I'm out of the 22-14 long draws. I think I know I still have some 18 to 12 long draw. And I might have a 20 to 12 long draw. I'm not too sure. Yeah, shipping to Florida is quick. There's just a few states that it's, yeah, like to Chuckin, he's in Texas, which isn't that far. And it always takes at least 4 days to get to him. But, you know, 4 days, that ain't too bad compared to some other places. But, oh, yeah, the sevens. The sevens I have in left-hand hold and right-hand hold. So this is a left-hand holder here. But there's a couple right-hand holds on there. So just looking at everything right now. Heck yeah, man, this has been a great live. We've had over 30 people in here for a long time. I don't know exactly where he lives, Joe. I know it's somewhere over there. I can't remember. But I know my packages take a while to get to Hunter. Yep, 2 days to Iowa. Yeah. Ethan, he's got his postal lady has a vendetta out for Ethan, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that last time. I was right next to you. Yeah, see, Rob, you're somebody that takes a while. It's their routes because what happens is they don't go like when I send something to Hunter, he'll watch the tracking and it'll go to a state that's past him and then back to him. So it's the routes that they take. Some routes they have, like whatever route they have from here to New York, is super quick. But like I said, when I send something to Hunter, it seems to bounce all around him before it goes to him. So I don't understand the routes. It's something to do with their routes. I don't get it. But you know, I think, you know, I mean, for me personally, if you get something in a week, I think that's feasible. I think 2 weeks, that's kind of pushing it. If I order something online and I got to wait 2 weeks, it's not the biggest deal, but that's kind of a long time. But I think a week is pretty understandable. Yeah, see, Rob, it's because it's whatever routes they are. If you're somebody that doesn't get your shipping fast from Omega, it's because whatever route it is to you, the package is going probably past you and then back to you somehow. It's like they don't have a straight route. They like to look at addicts' mail. They're all addicted to the Sling mail. Yeah, I bet they are. Cutting my damn package open. I can't believe that happened, Joe. Man, when Joe sent me that picture, it's like, all right, it wasn't even like, okay, you know the part. I wish I had an envelope right here. Here's one. All right, so here's the envelope, right? And you fold it over, Okay, see how that's folded over? This was still glued. It was a perfect slit in the top. And it wasn't the whole length. It was just from about there to about right there in the very top. So you can tell somebody took a blade and they sliced that sucker right open. I have no understanding of why they would have done that. Because, I mean, don't they have like little x-ray machines if they want to see what's on the inside? And it's not like I'm shipping a template. It's not like there's dangerous stuff in there where they got to check it and make sure everything's okay. I mean, it's a dang template. It's a piece of acrylic. I don't know what that was about. That was sketchy, man. Yeah. And that's the thing too, of like if the mail people open your package and take something, how in the hell are you going to prove that they did that? You know, like there's no way to prove that. You know, it's just, oh, it got ripped open and it fell out. Like there's no way. How are you going to track it back to anybody? You know, that I heard that they were doing at the airports too. I heard they were busting a bunch of people for stealing because yeah, when I heard that, I'm like, man, think about that. If you're putting your luggage in an airport and it's going through multiple airports, there's no, when you get to where you're going and you're missing something, half the time you're probably just going to think you forgot it. And then if you know you packed it, who in the heck can you trace that to? You can go to the counter and say, oh man, somebody stole something out of my suitcase, but how the heck are they going to know who did it? There's a million people handling those things, you know, and if it's going through multiple airports. So I heard they were setting up cameras to crack down on those kind of people, but man, that's just the world we live in. You know what I mean? Jeez. Yeah, it can be open for inspection. Yeah, but the sticker on it said, sorry that your package had been damaged. It was like the sticker should have said, sorry that we cut your package open intentionally, because that's exactly what happened. It wasn't ripped, it wasn't torn. Yeah, it's when it's irreplaceable stuff. Those bastards. Hell yeah, guys. Well, we've been on here a while. 102 minutes. Can't believe it, man. We got 35 people in here. That's nuts. It's always the important stuff. It sure is. So, yeah, guys, check out the 7. If you're somebody that's feeling a little froggy, you got some experience under your belt, get the 7 and see how she does, because that is a way interesting slingshot. And I almost I didn't drop it. I caught it. And it's got the little sight on there too. So I'm going to have a crack at one of these. I ordered an extra one just so I can try this out. But I'm just about certain I'm going to get a fork hit. That is a little gap right there. And like I said, I'm not sniper shooter, so we'll see how it goes. Man, I'm surprised this microphone hasn't died. That's for sure. Yeah, Rick, do a live soon, buddy. We want to see you. Aaron, you guys are funny. Oh, I want to shout that, but I'm not going to. I can always do the double box trick. That helps with a little theft prevention. Yeah. Yeah, well, luckily the templates, I pack them pretty dang good. So luckily Joe's wasn't broke. So far, I haven't had one person tell me theirs was broke. Thank goodness, which is super awesome. Makes all that dang effort packing them up worth it. But well, guys, I think that's a wrap for me. I know the mic is about to die. It's got to be. It's been on forever. It only lasts about 2 hours, I think. But I can't believe all you guys hung in here this long. Thanks for watching me. I hope you guys enjoyed the little British candy show and tell. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to think that was interesting or not, but I think trying stuff from other countries is super interesting. So, and guys, yeah, check out all the cool stuff on Omega. And thanks for all the support. Thank you, my awesome guys. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for my members. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. That was a blister I got at work, by the way. Hit that thumbs up on your way out, and we'll catch you later. All right? Peace.